Hi, I'm Tim Gordon of thefilmgordon.com, and welcome to Real Reviews. On this show, we discuss my views on upcoming films where we invite you to experience film through the eyes of a true film addict. You can also read or listen to past reviews either on thefilmgordon.com or subscribe to this podcast on our YouTube channel. And we also invite you to follow us at Film Gordon on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Now, this week on the show, we discuss Boogie, which is a drama about a basketball phenom in Queens who struggles to balance the pressures from his parents to go to a good college or with chasing his NBA dreams. The film is written and directed by Eddie Huang in his directorial debut and stars Taylor Takahashi, Taylour Paige, Bashar Pop Smoke Jackson, and Jorge Lendeborg Jr. And the film marks the first and only acting film appearance for Jackson before his death in February of 2020. Now, Boogie, of course, is an unlikely story, as I said in our opening, of a character who is chasing his dreams to be a basketball star, but also saddled with 5,000 years of history of his culture. And he's reminded of that culture throughout this story that I think is expertly written, that also kind of gives us a peek into a world that a lot of people are not familiar with. And I'm not going to say I wasn't familiar with it. We've seen, if you watch enough movies, you understand, or have read enough and studied enough that you understand the history of folks of Asian descent in our country. And I think that's part of the struggle of what makes this film so poignant and so timely right now, especially with what's going on in our headlines. Um, this film, I think, is a really wonderful representation of a culture, and I love the fact that we have this character who has this skill, and whenever it comes to basketball or it comes to athletics, and you have this cultural conflict going on between a group of people, African Americans in this case, who are balling and are known to have a certain swag about what it is, how we represent ourselves and our culture, and to see someone that we perceive to be an outsider trying to come in. And that's essentially what the conflict of the film is. The father and the parents, I should say, not just the father, but the parents have a plan that they want their son to attend the college, and they have really risked everything in order to provide him an opportunity, including transferring him to a school where he will have an opportunity to go up against the best player in the five boroughs in New York, played by Jackson, or Pop Smoke. And the whole film sets up this conflict with him playing at City Prep and his school getting prepared to play this one game. And for the family, it's imperative for him to do well in this game, because for them, they're trying to get him a scholarship so that he can go to college and chase his dreams of being an NBA player. But their frustration is that because of his ethnicity, many schools will give him an opportunity to attend and walk on, but no one wants to offer him a scholarship. And the family hires an agent who has his own set of motivations, and it creates this massive conflict where the parents are already conflicted already, even prior to the birth of their son, and it all plays out spectacularly. Now, in addition to this, Takashi is in a relationship with a young, attractive classmate played by Taylour Paige. And she may or may not have history with the rival that he has. So there's all these subtexts and contexts that are in the story that kind of make this film entertaining. I thought Boogie, the character of Boogie, had a lot of swag. I mean, this guy, I want to say this is one of his earlier acting appearances, so I'm not sure how much acting he has actually done, but he comes across very credible in this film. And Boogie is a movie that I think plays as a kind of a sports film, that we're in the middle of the NCAA tournament right now, so it's timely in that manner, but it's also timely on several other fronts, as I said earlier. And I think it's a wonderful look into a life. And, as we always hear, There are 8 million stories in the Naked City. This is just another one of these stories that I think is hugely entertaining. I gave this film a B minus. I like this movie a lot. And I thought this movie not only had a lot to say, um, Boogie is it's an amazing film. You should definitely check it out for the performances. And as I said, rest in peace to Bashir Pop Smoke Jackson. His only first and only appearance, and he was actually really good, and he had some potential. So it's a shame that his life really ended before it started, not just in music but in cinema as well. But you can check out Boogie in theaters now and on premium video on demand now. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel or read current or past reviews on thefilmgordon.com. You can also follow us at Film Gordon at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And thank you for watching, and we will see you guys, of course, on the other side. You guys take care and enjoy your day.